and all. I'm trying to get everything together. So, water into here. I'm about to sneeze. It's not COVID. It's not COVID. There, water together. Right. Now, whilst the water is coming together, I will start my log. Opals here. Like I said, on the tin, opal abundance. Opal abundance. Starting the log. We have the paper here, we have the pen, the quill of great quilliness. So, new entry. Dearest Belle, that's not the name. Dearest Marjorie, that's it. Marjorie. Dearest Marjorie, yes. I regret to inform you that my plans for world domination did not come to fruition. Sadly, the stage was set for a takeover at the local amusement park, but it seemed that four children who were driving in a fried old combi known as the Mystery Machine appeared out of nowhere, and I have to regretfully inform you that if it was not for the intervention of these meddlesome brats, I would have gotten away with it completely. Yours in perpetuity, Belvedere. I will just turn the water. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the artifact bag. Artifact bag. Artifact bag. Oh, there's 6 people already. Hello. Dr. Phil here. Artifact bag. All right. So what is it? It's the 30th. Is it? It's the. Okay, Google. What's the date today?
It's Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025.
24th of June. Okay, so it is the 24th of the 6th, 2025. Now, as per usual, I will explain the dating system. I haven't got a date. The other dating system. So if you happen to be from the Americas, you will not understand the 24 being here or the 6 being here. You might understand the 2025 being here. So basically, we swap these two around. It's the smallest, medium, longest. That's kind of how I always remembered it. And so that means, just so that you know, we remember 9/11, everyone does, but it makes no sense date-wise to us. So I hope you understand that. Just in case you ever get the artifact bag. And then I'll go abundance. There. Right, there we go. So what have we got today? Well, what I've done is I've done a bit of a cleanup. I found a few opals and I checked the very, well, where have they gone? They're all over here. Cool. So we'll move these opals over to here. These ones are of less consequence, but they'll be nice. So this is what I found in my opal tray. So what I'll do is I'll very quickly get rid of this dish. That was in the opal tray as well, so I'm not ignoring it. But we'll go over to here and we'll quickly give it a wash down. Move this out of the way. Yoink. I just spilled water all over the floor. That's not a bad thing. I haven't mopped in a while. Okay, so here we go. Note to all people who actually do cut opals and care about opals, be very careful when you are doing this because it's very easy to lose an opal down the drain. Hello there. Amrit Bar. Is that right? Amrit, sorry. Zaki Noodle. Now, I'm not trying to be mean. I actually, I had to hold my phone. I'll show you. I had to hold my phone like this because I'm getting long-sighted. And so I had to make sure. So I couldn't read it quite like that. I usually put my glasses on, but my glasses ain't here. So sucks to be me. Moving on. All right, so what we just did was we did that. I wonder if I can even turn, whoop, there we go. So we might do this one today, we might not, we'll see what's going on. Not a bad little rock, that one. But these are the ones which have, you know, various things go on and wrong. Look at that. What do you see there? I see some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, we've got to look at that, haven't we? That's mandatory. We've got to look at that. All right. So here are all the other little artifacts that will have just they'll just sort of gone by the wayside. We're just looking for things. Okay, so if you want to see the pattern that we're looking for, cherry tree pattern opals, we'll just keep this one here, just there. So I'll show you a proper cherry tree pattern opal that I've got. See that? It looks absolutely stunning. Right, I've got another one which is half made. Where is it? Here it is. This one needs to be polished, but it's got the same kind of general principle. Basically, it's a crack that's infilled, usually with precious opal. So when we see stuff like that, I've got a few, candidates there that might end up as cherry tree pattern opals. But if I see this, for example, you can see that there's actually a line of, you can see that line of potch that's going down there, or the crack line basically. So we may have a chance of getting that one to be a cherry tree, so we'll keep that one. That is disgusting, moving it on. Right. This guy's from Cooper Pedy. We'll just give it a bit of polishy-roo and we'll see what it looks like. We don't need to do anything with it, nothing drastic. What I'll do now is I'll just quickly just hold the hand in it. Yep. I'll hold the phone over to here like so. That'll work lovely. And then we'll just have a quick look through here. That means we all get to look. I'll turn on the retouch. Oh, which is already on. Good. Let's have a look. Yeah, have a look at this guy. So this guy's worth doing. So that's got a crack or two in there, but we might be able to deal with that. Let me have a quick look over here. So I've just got to see it for myself because I've got the light's in the way. The light's not very bright this time of night. Probably go, there's this one here. So that one's probably got a potential pattern in it. So we'll keep that one. Oh, here's another one with colour in it. Keeping that one, for example. Look, drop one. Nearly fell. Look, that broke. Okay, so let's quickly grab the other ones out of here, and then we're going to do some that. I noticed when I was getting things started up, there are a few ones which I'd shoved in a drawer and I'd forgotten about them, and I'm going, those look lovely. And so I'm kind of anxious to have a look at them, but we'll just first see if we've got anything of significance or value here. This one might be. We'll give it a shot. It's just because it's got that nice black potch there. That one too. That's just a knobby, believe it or not. Or as I like to call it, a fish tuner. That one one's not particularly amazing. That one's not amazing. This one is. There you go, that one there. And this one's actually got some... This one's got some character to it. Might be too thin though. Right. And I saw some colour. Where'd the colour go? No, I'm not going to do that one. Okay, look, over here somewhere, huh? Over here. That one's coloured, I reckon. Somehow, somewhere. Okay, we've got to keep our eyes peeled on this one because this one may have some colour. I saw it flash and then I couldn't find any more. So just watch it hawk. I don't know how hawks watch opals, but we'll find out, I suppose. This one's got nice colour in it. Nice little colourful stone. Oh, nice, another nice colourful stone. There we go. Got some nice ones. I think we'll stop searching through these ones. We can search these ones till the cows come home if we really wanted to. But I think we've got better things to do with our time. Although it is just... Oh, this one. Okay. And this one. So just so that you know, this guy here, that's a prime candidate for a cherry tree pattern stone, so I'm going to give that one a shot. This one here is just essentially a flattened novi. It's nearly seam, but we'll see what we can do with that one. All right, so those are the pick of the crop here. Now, oh, and this one here too. This one here, more along the lines of I haven't actually seen these in a yonk and a half, so we'll see what we can find. I'll very quickly hunt through them and see what I can see and tell you. This one here, interesting, because I can actually see some colour every now and then. This one here, interesting, same deal. You can see some colour. You have to hunt for it, but I can see it. This one here, yep, got same interesting deal. It's got a hint of colour just sitting around. You can't see it. Move it over there. There you go. There's plenty of very interesting opals here. Without a doubt, very interesting opals. But I'll just put this one over here. There's plenty there. But I want to look through the other ones. So we'll just have a quick... Oh, hang on. This one here. Can't ignore that one. That one probably looked quite nice. Right. So we're going to move over to... Where are we moving? Over to these guys. This time around, you can look with me. Whoop. You can look with me because they're epic. So let's have a look at this one. This one might not have anything on it, but we'll see. This one here. That one, I'm all but guaranteeing there's going to be colour in it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm reasonably certain of colour on this guy. So, yay. Pop these into here. Right, this guy here. Maybe. I'm not entirely convinced. Oh yeah, there's a little bit just over there. Yeah, you can see them just lighting up every now and then, especially up here. See that? Let's try and do that again. Yeah, the moment you look for it, nothing happens. Oh well. This one here, beautiful little opal. It's just got no colour. Let me have a look at it myself. Well, we'll hunt through it. We'll see if we can find something. This one here's got colour, but it's also got an awful lot of... G'day there, how you doing? She said hi, that Adele did. So there you go, nice bit of colour in there. This one, I don't think I'm going to hunt for colour in this one. It's just a pretty stone. I think I'll just polish it up. Looks beautiful as it is. And you can see that. It looks like there's a chunk of bone, I reckon. So it might be a chunk of bone. Who knows? This one, once again, bit of colour. May have to cut it in half, but you can see the colour. Beautiful. This one, once again, beautiful little black opal from Kubiti. So we'll just take the skin off and see what it looks like. I am live streaming.
I'm grabbing the drink and then I will go back to my room.
Radio.
Apologies.
Don't apologise.
Where did my cup go?
I may have put it in the sink.
Oh, okay. Well, yep, that has happened.
Confirmed. Sink issue.
Cuppage. I'm grabbing this jar. Has it had any chemicals in it recently?
Only hydrochloric acid, hydrofluoric acid, and arsenic.
Okay, that's fine then. As long as it's not piranha solution. What was sarcastic?
William is scared that I've done something.
I know, I'm just being a little shizer.
Radio.
Sorry.
Alright. So that one has got, you can't actually see the opal underneath everything, so I'll have to take the skin off and that'll be fun. This guy here, really colourful anyway, look at that. Not a chance in hell of actually getting an opal out of it, but very colourful. This one here, more of a chance, I reckon. Might even get one of those.
Jar behind you is, sorry. Just leave that there for future.
Right. Cherry tree pattern. This one here, oh, look at that nice colour. So we'll see. These are not all great colour stones, but I think there's one or two that actually does have good colour on them. So we're not necessarily going, yay, huge amounts of colour here. Yeah, you can see there's a bit. All right. There's also a few tiny little stones here. Let's have a quick look at what this guy is. Because if I put a tiny stone in there, yeah, you can see that's got nice colour in it. So, yeah, that was going on. Okay, over to here, snap back to reality. Up there goes stony thing. Up, it's an opal. Oh, brilliant. Love these ones. Not because they're particularly good, but because they're mysterious. We have absolutely no idea what's in here. So we'll give that one a bell. Maybe the first one. This one here. Oh, I know this one. That's a good question. The problem with it is that you have to charge freightage, and it'd be like $10-20 to get it over there. I'm happy to sell them, but that's the major issue. This guy here would be worth a pretty penny though. So I would say, not this one, but like, let's see, stone like that one maybe. That's about 100-ish carats, maybe 150 carats. So it's only potch. So, you know, it'd be maybe $20 or something for that. But it'd cost $20 to get it over to the United States. So it'd be $40 or $50 just for that. That's the trouble. It's cheap. It's relatively cheap, but you've got the United States tax of freight. So yeah, if you want some, just tell me and I'll get you a couple of bucks worth of potch and freight it over. I think my email's on here somewhere, so you can just go and do that. Okay, what we'll do is we'll cut this one up. There's definitely something underneath there, so that'll be cool. Let's have a look at these guys. Nice little boulder there, hey? What's that one? Yeah, okay, so that's got colour in it. So the reason why I'm not looking at the really pretty ones is because I know they're pretty. This one, we don't know if it's pretty or not. There's a chance it might be, there's a chance it might not be. Having a look at it. So we'll pop that onto the thing. Okay, so which one did we get that actually shone really well? I think it was this one, wasn't it? It was this guy. Now the weird thing about this is that I can't see that colour. You can see it really well in the camera. Look at that. I swear, you can't see it at all in real life. That's bizarre. How cool is that? Well, we've got to cut that one, hey? Because at least it'll look good. This is Anamuka Matrix, or My Name Ain't Phil. So, okay. You want that one? Trouble is, I'll give you that one because It's nice, but it's not. What happened to my finger? Acid burn. Right. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll try and send you something. I'll try and get a dress sorted. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? There was a little bit of colour that was just there. So what we're doing here, we're playing the game of numbers here. We don't necessarily know if any of these opals are actually going to be good. You can see there may be some colour under here. Nah. You get used to it. I'll be putting a band-aid on before I do the stream. Or before I do the cutting, I mean. Yeah, that's got colour in it, that one. Okay, I'll see what I can find you. So I don't want to just, random rocks over. I want to see if we can find something nice for you. It's only fair. Oh, look at this one. See that? Oh, yeah. We're doing that one. And look at this one. Doing that one. What's it look like? Yeah, okay. Okay, this is an interesting one because it's got a few conglomerations in it. So, oh, look, I just love cutting opals, and I understand why other people love them. Look at that. Beautiful little thing. I'll see what I can do with that. It's a very weird one. That's called a kernel. It's an inclusion. And don't worry, I've got... Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I'll make sure you get one of these ones too. I'll find a nice colourful one and send it to you. Look at that. That'll be interesting. We'll take the skin off and see what happens. Not my skin, the opal skin, just in case you're getting worried. No, good. Look at that one. Beautiful. So we've got some nice opals there. I think we've got enough to go on. This one here, just have a quick look at that one. Yeah, that one might be good. So I'll start popping them all into this little jar here. There's no way in hell we're going to be doing this number, so I'll send some over. Good point. And let me just devote about 5 hours to discussing that very topic. There we go, look at that. We would have missed that opal guy. We would have missed this one. This beautiful little one. Oh, it is beautiful. I'm keeping that out. We're going to cut that first. As a matter of fact, we're chucking all of those in there. Awesome. No, we'll just chuck that one in. We've got enough. Right. No, we don't need them. Got to send some as artifacts. Okay, so we've got all these. And we've got this one here, which I am hoping will be an absolute cracker. And we'll pop all these in here, and we'll head over to the opalarium. Oh, and these too. Right. Right. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go. Cancel. Right, sorry about that. Hello, Pony. Right. Hello, Max. Hello, Loki. Here we go. All right. Down they go. Yoink. We'll go grab the other ones, and then we've got this one that we'll probably do first. Or drop it, one of the two. Yoink. Yeah, that one might be a good one. Right. You're wondering why I'm singing that, or whistling that, because when I stick the glove on, I just feel like Michael Jackson. Ow! Couldn't find another Band-Aid, so I'm just going to go and use the Au Natural version, which is a rubber glove. Alright. I don't know if you ever got Mr. Squiggle back in the United States. But there was a guy by the name of Blackboard who would go, oh, hurry up. Just ruin that glove. How can I do the exam with the glove? That. Here we go. Ow! Okay. We'll sort something out in the after times. It seems to me that our friend the Opal guy is getting a little bit impatient, so let's get cracking. There we go. I hope everything's your satisfaction. We will first test on the sacrificial opal.
just to practice Opal, so it doesn't matter. But practice all through it. Oh well. Let's get this guy out. Well, hello there. Hello, Justin. And hello, Artsy. Yes, I can breathe. Thanks for asking. Here we go. This is very much an emo opal. It pretty much cuts itself. Look at it, it's amazing. Justin, you have been talked to by the Opal Guide. He doesn't just talk to anyone, you know. Yeah, he talks to those people who are truly worthy or in trouble. Adele's there somewhere as well. My Google phone always wants me to install during my live feed. I don't think it understands. I might turn it off in the settings section, see how it likes that. Yes. They said I was mad. Mad, I told you. Mad. Let's have a look here. Okay. I quite like this side, but I can't do anything about it because there's a piece of sand there. So I'm toying with the idea of not actually dealing with that sand, although I reckon we're nearly through it. I'll probably just deal with this side. Nice enough, Opal. Just to give you an idea, I don't think the sand is catastrophic enough to cause issues, Ordinarily I would carve it off, but I can see that it's one of those situations where it's just going to keep going and going. Potentially, it might go in the next 5 seconds. But I'd much rather just concentrate on this side because it seems to be good enough. And the sand, as far as I can tell, isn't going to actually disrupt the integrity of the opal, so why bother? I certainly like them, I'll give you that. I have a feeling that sand spot will go eventually, but I think we've got enough pretty here to last us, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, look at that nice little beautiful gem. What I'm trying to do is just get that other colour off, just the blue potch. If I go into the black, it'll disrupt the colour too much. So I'm just trying to be judicious about how I do this. There we go, that's as far as I dare. It's a nice little stone. It does have a lot of colour in it. It might not be entirely visible to you. What I'll do is I'll dot that up and polish it. It certainly will end up as a nice little gem. Alrighty, let's have a look at what we've got here. Okay, what I think I'll do is we'll have a bit of fun with this guy. This one's going to cause all sorts. So the question is there good opal in here? No idea. That's what makes it fun. It's 100% total gamble. Just a feel. Right, so that's sand. If you hear a scraping sound, you know that you're hitting opal. Oh man, this is just like cutting boulder. It's going to be messy. Well, this is extremely filthy a job. I don't mind. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye, but well. Right. Yeah. It's alright, there was already a crack in it, so I expected it that to happen, but it was fairly dramatic style, wasn't it? We'll grab this piece and see what we can do with it. Now this feels like Lightning Ridge. It's not Boulder Opal, it's Lightning Ridge. Oh, 6 likes, thanks guys. .43 minutes, we've got 35 people watching this piece of sand being stripped away. Hopefully it's worth it. Bearing in mind I have no idea what's underneath, so your guess is as good as mine. We're about to find out what some of this opal is actually going to look like. Yes, let me also point out that as you get closer to the opal, the sand in the sandstone becomes very obviously silica. Going to turn this up a little bit. Well, clearly turning it up had a good effect, didn't it? Let's see what we get. It's better be worth it after all this. Just so you know, the cracks that this opal is cracking by probably happened several million years ago. So it's a bit late to stop it now. Whoop. There goes gravity. Right, we're down to the opal layer, so hopefully that's the end of the cracking. Not too bad. Just quickly shape it off a bit. So this little piece that cracked off, it looks like this. So it'll be a nice little drop, I reckon. Say split off just in case people get all sniggery about it. There we go. Now notice it's got a bit of directionality. I'll use the last bit of oomph we've got here to just do that. Set the direction a bit. There we go. So that was sitting in the middle of all that gunk. Nice little gem. Put it on drop stick. It'll look nice. Now just to give you an idea, before we go on, if you have a look here, where is it? Just believe me, there's a crack going down here. So when I start cutting this opal, it will probably fall apart again. Don't be alarmed. There it goes. Hello there, Costello. How you doing? I don't 100% trust this. I see another crack, so it might fall apart again, but it might not. It might stay together. Strongly doubt it though. Just giving it a bit of wash down, see what we've got. Oh, did I see something cool or what? Okay. So we've got issues. We've got a crack here. But let me just try and move it around in the light so that we can see. Oh, well, you can't see. But there's some pretty good opal here. So, good and bad here. Whoop. It just cracked in that spot. So, let's see what happens. Right. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to rinse this because it's quite filthy. Another shard's just come off. We'll get that one and we'll polish it up because it's quite pretty. Oh, there we go. Oh, 9 likes. Thank you, guys. And 64 concurrents. Pretty good. Are we taking bets on whether the blade will hurt me? No, it won't. I've got a glove on, so I'm not going to risk it. But ordinarily, bare skin can easily touch it. Just don't want the glove gripping. Right. That went down the centre of these two. There it is. Found it. The trouble with wearing gloves is that you don't have quite the same grip on these things as you would. Not that I'm perfect with them anyway. At any rate, we've got this one here. I'll pop that on drop stick because probably a better chance also of the glove. We'll quickly have a look at this one. This is a lightning ridge stone and it may yield some pretty interesting results. So if it does, that'll be nice. The thing is, you can get some pretty good stuff out of a small stone. Remember, you only need 1 carat, and that's 1/5 of an ounce, and I think that's a 1/5 of a gram and 1/100th of an ounce, I think. I don't know. I don't know the American system that well, especially in ounces. I know there's 27 ounces, 27 grams to the ounce. So it's like 200, yeah, something like 200.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Not this one, I was just flicking. So. Oh well, it was getting small, so I'm not going to waste too much time searching for it. Get these guys and just have a quick look at them. I'll stock up the artifact bag with all the shards of these things. I think that crack's permanent. You'll cut it in half, I think. What you're better off doing is cutting it in half yourself. Yep. So it's interesting, the big opal cracked up, yes, but it certainly created a lot of smaller fragments, didn't it? Like, bye. Each of those be worth maybe 10, 20 bucks. So, you know, well worth doing. This one's a lightning ridge stone. Let's see if we can create a cherry tree pattern. It seems that there's a bit of precious opal just behind the facade here, so depending on what happens, if the precious opal looks good enough, we go for it and we try and cut a precious. If not, we try for the picture stone. Cool, lights. Resistance is futile. I am Dr. Phil of Borg. I didn't know you did Star Trek, Opal guy. Thought you were just a Star Wars man. Thank you, whoever did that. A heart or two. if resistance is futile and you're going to be assimilated anyway, may as well go over to Opal Guy's channel and like and subscribe his videos as well, because he's quite the bloke. You see what he's doing. He doesn't have to do this. He's just doing it out of the goodness of his own heart. And I appreciate people like that. And it's just one of those things, when you notice that people are like that, you go, yeah, they're worth supporting. Inconvenience is irrelevant. Some nice colour there, just briefly poking out. Sometimes wondering whether I'm just hallucinating it. But usually if you think you see the colour, it's there. What I'm doing is I'm bringing the stone in, I'm turning it in so that if the colour faces a different way, the change angles of the stone will at least catch some of it at some point. The other solution to that problem is creating what they call a high dome, especially if the opal faces to the side. The general idea is you try and noodle the opal around until it's facing in the direction you need it to face, i.e. the colours are facing straight up. That's not necessarily easy to do. Oh, 98, very good. Okay, we'll see what happens in the daylight. It might be good. At the moment it looks like, how do I put this? The S is for sucks. But we'll see. Another lightning rigger here. Hopefully just underneath that light colour is some good colour. Just as an aside, if all of them are too sucky, I can brief out some pretty good ones that we can do, just for a bit of catharsis. Looks like we won't need to worry about that. Look at this guy. Well, here's an opal that practically shouts that backup plans are not necessary. Of course, I wreck it. I could do that. I can do that. Whoa, well, I can do that. You think you can burger up an opal cup? You think you can lock yourself out of the door and stay shut? Think you can make a bad opal on a string? I can do that. You think you can go out and cut opals and braids? You think that big loaf died from the case of irony? Just the tiniest little bit of sand there. I'll try and polish that out. I'm worried that it goes over to the other side. Just get one more little zhoosh and see. Don't know yet. Ah, you only live once. Let's find out. There we go, good. Now I'll put it on the top stick. It seems to have worked just fine. Not bad little stone. The colour's soft, but it's definitely there. Much better than some of the other stones. This one's from Cooper Petey. Go very quickly do this one. If it doesn't have anything good to say, we'll just put it down and keep going. Got a few like this, so if it does something cool, we'll keep going. If it doesn't do anything cool, we just drop it and move on. Man, it's hard. Oh, 13 likes. Thank you, whoever did that. Oh, I'm doing very well. How are you doing, my friend Craze Factor? And ladies and gentlemen, might I just point out that Craze Factor has entered the building. Well, entered the deep, dark, frozen night of Sydney, but you know, general gist. That's good to hear. What you been up to? Okay, so living in Sydney is quite. It's a nice city. It's a very livable city, but I mean, it's expensive. I suppose that's the only thing, but it's quite nice. Like you've got the Blue Mountains not too far away, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm equally distant from Cooper Petey and Lightning Ridge, but both of them are 8 hours away by car. It's good to be busy with work, I suppose. I had a chat with my boss the other day, and apparently I'd acquired too much holidays, so too many holidays, so I had to take the week off today. What a trial. No, it's all good. I think it's amusing. You've definitely got some spidey senses about work, haven't you? That tells me of a person of long experience. Well, for me, I'm a statistician and a researcher by trade, and so doing stats is actually fun for me. It's like the world's most boring computer game. I am certainly relaxing. To be perfectly frank, I feel very lucky to be living the life I'm living. Like, things could have gone so much worse for me, and they didn't, so I'm thankful. Yeah. So what do you do for a crust? You don't have to answer, by the way. Ah, the anti-hackers. So, I did a quick check and I realised that the people who allowed Microsoft to put their updates onto our computer systems, they weren't authorised to let that happen. So technically, the biggest malware threat is Microsoft to us. I don't think many people would actually disagree with that statement anyway. CrowdStrike. Well, we've got sensitive data sets and systems, right? And if you yeah. And 100% predictable, might I point out. I didn't realise that we'd done that. I'm going, what sort of person does that? Oh well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to very carefully roll this one in. Oh, by the way, I had a look at what my people were doing, and I'm like, okay, so no one's actually learning. So the next thing I did was when everything was fixed up, I went out and I bought shares in CrowdStrike. Have a look at the price of them now. How much they went up since they dropped. I think we'll keep that. Just a nice little model pattern. No particular picture stone there, it's just a nice mottling. Yeah, I did. Slight problem was I was too cheap to buy huge amounts of shares, and I used the free $5 that they gave me on Sharesies. And then I didn't want to fill in all the paperwork, so they dumped me from the account. They're still trying to give me my $5. The good news is that no one's learned a thing, so that means it's going to happen again. And I reckon that CrowdStrike was just a rehearsal for the big event. When you look at your computers, usually, especially for work computers, you don't have that much reason to have them attached to the internet anyway. You kind of download your thing, put it on your computer, and then just work it. There we go. It looks nice enough, but to be more honest, probably shouldn't be wasting too much time on this one because there's not that much colour on it. I mean, it looks nice. So let's move on to something else, basically. Yeah. The only solution is really to get off the internet, and I don't think any management is going to do that. So, guess what? So basically, buy some tin beans and, you know, flour and bottled water. find that mate of yours who's a survivalist and ask to borrow his bunker when the inevitable happens? Yeah, I've been looking at it. It's been very curious. There's no real reason to do security updates, except for, this is my opinion, might I point out, no one else's. I forgot to put my tinfoil hat on for this one. The security updates are just there to destabilise the system, to make you more reliant on them, really. I don't know about you, but all I really need to do is I've got a platform called R. Everybody else uses Python, but I use R. Microsoft Excel, maybe. I could use a very old version, especially for stats. The new version's hopeless. Oh, but you could do regressions, I guess. Yes, you could also use real statistical software too. Ladies and gentlemen, at 134 people on the stream, you have demonstrated superlative loyalty because I was discussing the computer platform that I choose to do statistics. So that shows devotion. Down to 101. Moving on from that one, not much going on there. Let's get the weirdo out. Not me, this. Just as an aside, ladies and gentlemen, if I actually successfully cut this one, I am going to claim skill, but realistically, it'll be a miracle. Divine forces will have been at play if I get this one done properly. Well, so far so good, by the way. Wow. Right, so I have to go in there, that trying to find the path through here. Now, if this survives, there is some pretty freaky nice opal here. Still going to be tough to get it out, but man, it's got good opal. Freaky good. Look at that. Careful cut through there. Haha! Would you look at that, guys? We're getting some clear sky here. This is one of those reasons why you never say never, as Justin Bieber, the great philosopher, said. $18 likes, thank you very much. Whoever hit that magical like button, very good of you. Now I'm just having to be a little bit cautious around these areas because they're, well, you might be able to see quite a delicate exercise this. There's fragments everywhere, it's shattered everywhere, and I'm trying to get some coherence happening. So I was going to say for a second, guys, I did not expect for a second that there would be this much crystal opal sitting in this piece. It's huge. Right, I think we can successfully cut this bit down here. Now I know a little bit more about it, I'm more confident to do so. Now this piece might crack off here, so we'll be careful. I can feel something giving. It's the entire half of the opal really. We'll see what happens. You can give up on the idea that it's going to be two pieces. I can already see a crack, so there'll be at least three, probably many more. We've got enough to work with. That looks like, oh wow. Okay, I think we can be happy with that. Let's have a look at the other side. We've got stuff we can do with this too. Good. This isn't the good bit, which is cool. Kind of happy because it's like, I reckon I can get a decent stone out of this and it's not the good bit. Now hopefully these consolidate, but if they don't, that'll be a shame. But I'm getting the general impression I'm going to have a very weird kind of pattern sitting on it, which is exactly what I want. See how we go. I want to keep this bit, but it might not be practical. 19 likes, thanks guys. Would you look at that? Yeah, baby, yeah. Hopefully I can get that looking just a little bit better, but that's looking absolutely smashing. I really like that aesthetic. Just going to hedge my bets by carving this side a bit better. I certainly hope I don't get to use this side. I mean, it's quite attractive even on this side, so it doesn't matter, but gee. As a matter of fact, I might even do this side. What could I do? So what we're going to do is we're going to admire it for the time being. Look at that. I'm probably going to have to cut it in half, which is going to be a bit of a shame, but... Hello there. How you doing, Adele? Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it in half, but we'll pretend that we don't have to for the time being. Just put it outside. Beautiful little thing. Now let's cut this side of it. Yoink. We can either try for another variety stone like that, or we can just go more traditional with this piece of crystal here. I genuinely don't mind. Quite chuffed at what happened there. I mean, even if it doesn't work out, it was a really nice looking stone. So how's life been treating you? I'm actually too scared to ask about a few things. I saw you on the stream, I'm going, I don't want to know. Call me chicken if you want. So gulps, take a big breath and goes, okay, so how's life treating you, Adele? Oh, it is too. I think Craze Factor got modded because they pushed a conversation down when someone was being a bit feral. If I remember correctly. Was that you, Craze? This time around I am going to cut it. We'll try one more after this. That was a good call. Ooh. Pieces are flying everywhere. Oh, was that you, Opal guy, who said that? I am hallucinating this time of night. No idea who's saying what. There we go. Now, what else have we got here? I'll quickly take the skin off this one to see what it looks like. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I mean, if it does look good, I will spend too much time on it, but I'm not intending on spending time on it. Just going to quickly take the top off it. And I said I wasn't going to do it, and I did it. I didn't even realise I'd done it. I'm presuming Adele's gone to sleep now. I will be too soon. Car's up here. I don't know what it is. There's nothing really special about this opal, but I just got a feeling that it actually will glow in the sunlight, so giving it a shot. And I might be able to turn it into a cherry blossom pattern too, so there is that, I suppose. Have a look. Interesting. One more, let's do that. Now it's just a shadow, it's not a break, it's a shadow. Definitely there's a difference. Right, do that. And I'll do one more. That one's got not very much on it. Oh, 25 likes by the way, thank you very much guys. We'll see what it looks like in the morning when the sun comes out. Alright, so we can get that piece of space. Yeah, this piece, we'll see what this piece does. Okay, this is a bit of a surprise. Picks up random pots, expects nothing, gets this, look at that. That is very iridescent. I think we might actually have a play of colour here. That's never going to make it, so we'll just cut it off. It's shaded in two separate directions. One of them, my face. Okay, well, not the most stunning opal ever, but considering it was essentially a random pick, that's pretty amazing. One more. Let's see what we can do. Am I going to be going one more all night? I don't know. What will this hold? Hello there, Persona Alan. Persona definitely Grata. Yeah, this will have to be the last one. I can feel my neck starting to go kerplink. Nice piece of crystal, this one. We're up to 26 likes. That's pretty cool. Thank you, guys. I'll drop that one up and we'll see what it looks like in the sunlight. That's pretty cool. Left it deliberately faceted. We're not quite done yet, guys. I'm going to go inside. We'll say hello to the birds and good night to the birds, and then we'll finish up. Here we go. Yoink. Zooming out. Hey, caramba. Hey. Hey. There we go. It's as if I've been sitting down for 2 hours or something. Right. Hello. Now look. What's that little hole there? Have you been plucking it? What's going on? Let's have a look at this. What's going on? There's not that many feathers in the bottom of the cage, so I don't know if that is actually... What's going on here? You little plucked chicken, you? Okay. And don't keep plucking yourself, buddy, because this end, you've got to look like a... Everything okay? There we go. Good. I can get that for you. Just there. It's just raining. It's all right. There we go. We'll give you some seeds. Would you like some seeds? Scratch your feet. Scratch your feet. Okay. Hello there, Dominique. How you doing? Ooh. Oh, 26 likes. Oh, that's the same. Oh, no, it's 28. It's my bad eyesight. Hey, collaboration. It's good to see you. Yeah. Notice there's a little bit of a plucked patch on Loki. We'll be looking into that. Ooh. Well, that ends that experiment, doesn't it? Yoink. Go and grab midnight snacks for him.
Right. Okay. He loves eating out of his little log. Or staring at me. Get that camera out of my face. Radio, sorry. Here you go, Loki. Loki's a little bit more gentle, so I can get away with doing that. Okay, so just so we get the idea, this is Loki here. This guy is Max. And yes, Max has been eating his own nameplate. Right, I'll quickly go get some more food for Pony, because it's not fair to not feed Pony. I know, I worked that out all on my own. There we go. Yoink. Alright, how are we going to do this, Pony? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in your food bowl. I'm just going to grab you for a second, okay, Pony? We've got a little ritual to perform. Come here. Whoop. Yoink. Gotcha. Boing. Splat. Flip. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Here is Pony. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Did you hear that? That's amazing. Like and subscribe. Did you hear that? Gee. You know what? I swear on the grave of that guy who keeps getting beaten by the Scooby-Doo kids that wasn't me. Yeah, the last episode of Scooby-Doo went pretty bad. They went homicidal. They're like, I'm sick of taking the mask off. I'm just going to take the whole head. Anyway, here we go. Pony, back you go. Right. Yeah, yes, they are a dove. It depends. Rock pigeon, dove, they're the same basic species. Basically found Pony dying out in the cold a few years ago. So, brought her in. She's half blind. She can't see very much. I presume that's why she was dying. Yeah, nursed her back to health. Quite surprised that we managed to do it, to be honest. She then broke her leg. I then nursed her back to health again. So, yeah, they cry out, like and subscribe. Yeah, absolutely. Well, a pigeon. I think that they technically call them rock doves. I think that's what they're supposed to be. Anyway. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm exhausted. These eyes, look at my eyes. Gee. Internet stardom, here I come. Yeah, have a lovely evening, guys. I'm going to go sleep forever. Dr. Phil out.